buses.
Hey, Orbit.
Check 31, check 31.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Wide open receiver complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Go.
Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Hey, Delta.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
22-jet bombers.
46-yard line.
55, my God, 55.
Hey.
You think you gonna get this?
Smooth. Ready.
2nd and 5 now. Locke, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Check. He's coming. We got double up.
80 weapons.
Mark 55.
Go.
I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, exit.
I smell fear in that offense. Mike.
Locke trying again after the pick 6. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's McKinnon on the draw. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Pick it up. Shoot.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Haywood. Now.
From just shy of midfield, Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Go now.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing now is Locke. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Well, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run on first down. Swift, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down now, Swift. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Here we go. Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Here's Griffin to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Griffin. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. 4 yards on the play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Who got 17? Who got 17?
Looking to throw again on second down. Griffin connecting here with DJ Shark. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Los Angeles.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Griffin. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw is RG3. Got a man, it's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. On first down, Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Griffin. Looking sideline, incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. From the shotgun, Griffin. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
After the field goal, here's Tavecchio to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down. Lock. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, and it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 15 line it, 15 line.
Get that ball. Get that ball. 55's mine, guys, 55. Hey, come on out here.
Throwing his lock on third down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Lions on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, high 7.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Looking to throw on second down. Lock. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Check right. Watch it, 5.
Lock going to try and throw on third down. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
55 mark, guys, 55. Hey, let's get in there.
Here we go on fourth down with Locke. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Pass it, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead, not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Chargers take over.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Here's Griffin. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yep.
Check 37, check 37.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
55. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Mark 55, Mark 55. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Get it.
Lock to throw on second down. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Griffin. Over the middle here to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Los Angeles.
Here we go. Let's go. I'm coming. Hey, check Mike, 27.
Now Griffin on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Griffin. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now it's Griffin, forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Look at me. Go. Nice.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf. Hey. Five. Hit it.
Block now on first down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
You. Check.
You draw quarter. Hard. Hey, Alpha. Go.
On me. Mike 55.
Go.
Block will try again on 2nd down. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
I got him. Mike, 55.
Yeah.
55. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike, 55. Mike, 55. Cut. Hatchet.
Deep grip.
To throw on third down. Lock. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Check 43.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, Charlie.
55.
Right on.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch 85. Watch the screen.
Yo, go.
Sponge. No. Check 55 to Mike. Check 50.
Hey, Zoo.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Ready?
Throwing now is Locke. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Block now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Protein spill. Move it. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 55. Watch the curve. Watch the curves. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Snap.
Now Locke again. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. Hey, watch the leg.
Again, it's Locke. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go.
On 1st down, Locke. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's... brought down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey!
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Get it.
Locke now on 1st down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Mike 50.
Hey, Haywood.
55.
Yes, yes.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go. Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Fire.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. He gets it complete to Harris. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
Locke to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. To throw is RG3. He's going to loft one. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. A big spot now for the rookie lock. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On first down, lock. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Mike, 55.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Griffin. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 23 yards to pick up there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first and 10, it's Griffin. Stepping up, oh no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Rock it.
Watch the shift. Whip.
Let's go.
Now Locke. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
55 is my guy, 55. Watch the run.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 55.
Back to throw. Locke. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 47-yard line.
On the ready. 24 is a mark. Here we go.
Griffin to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
And the Chargers first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now RG3. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Griffin. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Here we go.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for our visitors, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.